Hello, hello, welcome back. And today we're talking about women, stop feeling so guilty. Like, stop it. Like, why are you feeling so guilty? Like, let's just quit it, okay? So, this is going to be a super juicy topic with some personal stories, and I think you're going to get a lot from it. And if you're new here, my name is Amanda, and here we talk about everything to help up-level women and help them see their worth and become confident and step into who God made them to be. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, why are you feeling so guilty? Women, stop it. Like, cut it out. Because why are you feeling guilty? Guilt causes illness and fatigue and it ages you. There's no benefit to being guilty. It neither fixes situations or helps you or others. In fact, the only people who benefit from you feeling guilty are toxic ones who want to take advantage of you. Okay? That's just the facts. And I know because I struggle with this. I feel guilty a lot, or especially in the past, it was like this bottomless pit, And you have to kind of like step out of it, rise above the ashes or whatever it's called, and just be like, I'm done with this. Everyone else can feel guilty, but I'm not. Because if you don't feel guilt right when you do something, and you start feeling it way later when someone starts saying stuff or whatever, then you aren't truly guilty, or you'd feel it right away. Like if I say something, and I feel guilty, well then I'll apologize right away because I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. You know? So go apologize to who you need to and to God and ask for forgiveness. And He puts it in the sea of forgetfulness. Like He completely forgets about it. So it's about time that you do too. Because, don't let the devil bring it up. Stomp him out because he's going to keep doing it, but God's already forgotten and you're forgiven. So what's the point of thinking about it anymore? Like, honestly. So why are you feeling guilty? Like, this is a deep question. Maybe you want to journal on it for like 15 minutes without lifting the pen, because that helps your subconscious, take over and you get the real idea out instead of your mind fabricating something. So I'd say definitely after this video, do that. Like, why are you feeling guilty? Are you feeling guilty because you feel and think one way and want a certain lifestyle, yet culture believes in baby mamas and hookups and all kinds of other things? Like, who's paying your bills? Are they paying your bills? No, then their opinion does not matter at all, okay? Like, are they taking care of you when you're pregnant? No, they're not. So their opinion does not matter. Because are you feeling guilty because you're different from what culture pushes? Well, who cares? They're all unhappy and broke. And even if they look rich, they're not. So you don't need their advice. Okay? Like, are you feeling guilty because culture pushes you that you need to go to college and you don't want to? Well, like, quit it, honestly. And this is me, so I'm talking to myself. But quit it, honestly. People only guilt you because they are jealous of you. Okay? People only guilt you because they are jealous of you and want to tear you down. And they want what you have. It's crayfish syndrome. When one is trying to climb out of the basket and escape, the others will keep pulling him down. And what I find is people will say one thing to you and they actually believe the complete opposite. Like, they'll be making you feel bad that you're not going to college, and they'll make you feel completely not smart and all kinds of things. And then the next thing you know, they're not sending their kid to college because they want their kid to be like you. And you're like, what? I felt like I've been feeling bad for like years because of how you've been talking to me. And all this time you've been looking up to me? So just don't take what people say seriously. Just take the good stuff. And the bad stuff is all on them. They're talking about it, about themselves, not about you. Okay? And I know it's hard to remember in the moment, but please try. It'll make life so much better. So, and about college. See how many have a degree and are in such debt, and so much money is being spent, and they can't even get a job, and have to go get another degree, or their jobs aren't making much at all. And let me tell you this, there's this thing, I don't know if you know about it, but it's called Google. And anything you ask it, it will give you an answer. So, and P.S., it's free. So, this is something our ancestors or even a generation back didn't have access to. They had to do all kinds of things or even go to a library to get stuff. And here we have it all on a computer or a phone. Like, it's amazing. And also, people without degrees are some of the richest in the world. So go be an entrepreneur. And now this is another point, like I talked about earlier. Like, journal on why you are feeling guilty. Like, I'm saying this twice because it's very important. That's how we actually can sit down with ourselves and think and process. And so journal on why you feel guilty. And then affirm the opposite empowering belief. Okay? And this will change your life. If you want the whole 6-step process and how to completely rewire your brain for, being positive and getting rid of all of these limiting beliefs and negativity and down thoughts that we have about ourselves, then check out my course down below. It's just at least read the sales copy because it makes me want to buy it, honestly. And I know it will completely help you because all of those things I've used to help change my life, and it'll help you too. Because, why are you feeling guilty for getting money from having a provider husband or not having to work? Business schools teaches don't spend your money, get investors. So when men do it in business, it's business. They call it business when men do it. But when women do it, they call it gold digger. Men look for beauty, so we can look for something too. And honestly, I have too high of standards to get a job or keep a job. I literally have no time for a job. I have better things to do with my life. Have that belief instead. And go live your best life. And yeah, so this is just a little bit of a transmission. I had it all written down, and I hope it helped you. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.